Hi, I'm Cheryl,
And I'm Mai.
and this is True Crime and Other Stuff. Today, we're going to talk about killer moms. First, we're going to start with Susan Smith. In October of 1994, South Carolina officials launched a 9-day search for Susan's two sons, 1-year-old Alex and 3-year-old Michael. The frantic mother claimed she was carjacked by a black man who took off with her kids in her car. But she was lying. She finally admitted to letting her car roll into the lake with the boys strapped into their car seats. She was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Next is Diane Downs. In 1983, Diane Downs brought her kids to an organ hospital with gunshot wounds. One child died, but 2 survived with serious injuries. Downs told the police she and her children were shot by a carjacker. The investigators found a diary detailing her obsession with a married man who did not want kids. She was charged with the murder of her 7-year-old daughter. She was convicted and sentenced to life in prison, plus 50 years. Downs maintained her innocence. Now we have Mary Beth Thinney. Between 1972 and 1985, all 9 of Mary Beth Thinney's children died. 8 under suspicious circumstances. She was indicted for 3 deaths, but only prosecuted for 1. The smothering of her 4-month-old daughter, Tammy Lynn, in 1985, with a pillow. Mary Beth confessed and was given 20 years to life. She said, quote, "I just don't think I had the capabilities of being a good mother at all." So she smothered her daughter and possibly killed 8 or 9 others.
Next, we have Andrea Yates. In 2001, Texas mom Andrea Yates killed her 5 kids, whose ages range from 6 months to 7 years old, in a bathtub. She was initially convicted of the killings and was sentenced to life in prison, but in 2006 her sentence was overturned and Yates was found not guilty by reason of insanity and was committed to a mental hospital. Her defense had long claimed she suffered from severe postpartum psychosis and was delusional during the killings and had believed Satan taken over her soul. Her husband said forgiveness kind of implies that I had ever really blamed her. In some sense, I never really blamed her. I've always blamed her illness. Darlie Routier is our next one. She was a Roulette, Texas mother, was convicted and sentenced to death for the murder of her 5-year-old son, Damon, in 1996. She was also charged with capital murder in the death of her 6-year-old son, Devin. Damon and Devin were stabbed to death with a large kitchen knife that was in the Routier's home. Darlie sustained knife wounds to her throat and arm. She said an unidentified intruder had done this crime. In February of 1997, a jury found her guilty of murder and sentenced her to death by lethal injection. She is still on death row today. On a side note, Susan Smith is up for parole in 2024. Mary Beth Thinney was released after 31 years in prison. She was 75 years old. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry we were gone for a while, but first we were off on vacation for holidays, and then I got sick. I don't know if I had COVID, but I was really sick.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We appreciate all the support.
Have a nice evening or day.
Bye.